Stay tuned for Clippers Live postgame show with Jamie Maggio and Don McLean, presented by Nissan. Kawhi Leonard has played 21 minutes. I'm not a gambling man by nature, but I would guess he is not done tonight. Clippers on a 20-8 run after trailing 93-86. Clarkson down the lane, tough shot, tough for some. Clarkson with 24 and cuts the lead down to 3.
And you look at offensive rebounds, Utah with 13, Clippers with 11, Markkanen has 7, Zubac has 6.
Powell has been a cash cow for the Clippers, finds Batum to catch it 2-3. He loved it all the way, but it comes up just shy. Clarkson's got all the moves in his bag, gets into the paint, finds Sexton. Back to Olynyk, good closeout by Coffey with 9 to shoot. Not great spacing here for Utah. Can the Clippers make him pay? Sexton dumps it into Clarkson, deflected, Vanderbilt recovers. Gets his own rebound and works it back outside to Sexton for 3. And Vanderbilt working overtime. That was a great defensive possession, but the Clippers were walking between rings.
Clippers did a very good job in that possession defensively.
Reggie for 3. It's good! 3 of a kind for Reggie Jackson. And he has 25 to lead the way for the Clippers.
3 pretty good defenders on the floor right now for the Clippers.
They'll need one to slow down Clarkson. Off the window and in. 26 for Jordan Clarkson. That's a game high.
If you're wondering who I mean, I'm talking about Batum, Powell, and Coffey can defend.
And it beats the Zubac guy. Not too bad either. Jackson skips off the screen. Takes back to Zubac. A little fancy. Zoo recovers to the flush.
Tell me that pass will make a coach pull some hair out of his head.
Tyler is now completely gray on top of his head. Got a little salt and pepper when the game started. Clippers by 6. Beasley. Great closeout by Coffey, and the rebound pinballed around and goes to Ivica Zubac.
Coffey came a long
momentum. Clippers have it right now, but 2 free throws and possession. There's plenty of time for Utah to come back, but we've talked about this when it's the Clippers making mental blunders like that. You just can't do it in tight games, especially in the fourth quarter. So Reggie will go to the free throw line here. Clippers have only been there 11 times here tonight. Utah 22. That key number that I talked about back in the first half. You can see Will Hardy a little frustrated on the sideline. First of 2 for Reggie Clark. The three-point shot. In all 6 of the Jazz losses, they have hit less than 15. They have 11 right now. I feel confident that if the Clippers can keep them below 15, they'll win the game. 112-105. One more free throw coming for Reggie. Reggie makes both as Will Hardy dispenses some last-second wisdom to our Jazz fan base, and we know there's many of them. 113-105. Clippers out in front by 8. A bucket goes a long way here. Jackson taking time off the ticker. Tries to isolate on Horton Tucker. Now the Clippers go to work. Screen set by Zoo. Reggie steps back, fires a 3. I don't love that possession post free throws, but the Clippers do walk away with a couple of points. Clarkson swings it to Horton Tucker. Not much of a threat from outside, even though he's hit one already. Spins, fades, fires. What a shot by Horton Tucker. He has 11.
He hit one of those in the first half, if you remember. And I said, what? It's a tough shot he hit. Well, he comes right back and does it again.
Keeps hope alive for Utah. 113-107. 3.5 to play in the game. Powell down the lane. Accelerates. Whistle. Foul. We'll go to the line for 2. Throw line here for the Clippers. An interesting statistic from John Schumann, who covers the NBA on NBA.com and does just an incredible job. Over the last 20 82-game seasons in the NBA, so minus the pandemic and the year following, teams that win 12 of their first 20 games have made the playoffs 91% of the time. Right now, Utah 12-6 with tonight and another game remaining for them to even ascend higher. But they have a 91% chance. If history is any marker for us, the Jazz have been impressive. Will Hardy deserves a ton of credit. Just so a foul will go on Amir Coffey. And it's Zion, and Horton Tucker chases down the long ball. Here is Beasley for three, halfway down. And Ivica Zubac collars his 14th rebound. Under 3 to play. Clippers by 8. Clippers have 3 wins this year when trailing by 2 or more possessions in the fourth quarter. Reverse layup for Norman Powell. 28 for Powell. Clippers by 10. Horton Tucker for 3. It's his second make from distance, 24% on the year.
And they have backed off from him the entire night. He wouldn't take it, wouldn't take it, wouldn't take it. Makes a huge one.
Reggie lets the ball roll as far as he can. I'm assuming this is allow the offense to develop a little bit. Let's see if they actually run it. They do. A tough possession right on cue, and the ball goes off of the chest of Norman Powell in a forgettable play.
When it went from Reggie to Zoo, that's when Powell was cutting without the basketball, and Zoo fires it back to him.
Well, Kawhi Leonard, we talked about it, didn't think his time was done. He's played around 25 minutes. There's 2:12 to play. He's played 21 minutes time, so his 25-minute limit, give or take. Olynyk runs into Batum. They'll call the foul on the floor. I thought that was a clever play by Olynyk. I believe that will put the Jazz.
Remember now, Zoo with 14 rebounds out of the game. 2 minutes remaining. The 5 blue jerseys all need to go to the glass to secure the basketball because you have Olynyk and Markkanen out there for Utah.
Clarkson picked up by those one-arms of Batum, a contested 3. Great defense there by Batum. The board man gets paid. Leonard rips the rebound away. Clippers by 7 with 1:50 to play. Eight to shoot. The crowd in the background stands as one. Powell accelerates down the lane off the window. No. Rebound Beasley.
3-point shooter.
Markkanen picked up by Coffey. Surveys the scene. A whistle and a foul. It'll be free throws for Utah. And so Olynyk
% mark for the season.
It's very difficult for the Jinx to work on Canadians with terrific heads of hair. Olynyk has been really special for Utah this year and tonight. 17 points, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists. We got a ball game. Leonard. Coffey with 7 to shoot, makes the pass to Jackson. Leads all Clippers with 27, 4 to shoot. The runner ahead of the horn, no. Tries to follow his miss, not there. Beasley controls ahead to Horton Tucker. Runs over Coffey, whistle, blocking foul.
Clippers foul assessed number 7 of your Coffey.
Ty Lue checking down the bench to see if he wants to review it. He will.
Timeout, Clippers.
Horton Tucker will go to the free throw line unless the Clippers can win the challenge.
The ruling of a blocking foul.
Timeout. We take it with them. I feel good about the outcome, though. I feel Vincent Gambini is going to deliver us
the
a
defender
verdict.
establishes legal guarding position in the path of the offensive player, and the offensive player makes contact to the torso. The challenge is successful. It's overturned to an offensive foul. The game clock will be reset to 56.3. LA will retain their timeout.
That is a huge challenge to win here with under a minute to play in what would have been a 3-point game.
Now you have to get it up, in and up, and be prepared for a trap. Any crossing of the ball, any pick and roll type situation, watch for Utah to try and trap the basketball.
They can be aggressive too. They've got a foul to give. Horton Tucker picks up Reggie as he gets it across half court. Jackson surveys the scene. Reggie's been phenomenal tonight with 27. Now it's Norman Powell's turn with 9 to shoot. Bounces into Horton Tucker, whistle, foul on the floor. Again, the Jazz had one to give. It'll be a side out here for the 10 to shoot. Good defense by Horton Tucker. Jackson able to get around it. Bounces to Coffey. Stripped on the way up. Clarkson has it. Beasley in the corner for 3. Rebound reeled in by Coffey. The shot clock is dark. And Coffey is fouled, and Amir Coffey will go to the line for 2.
After bucket when it was needed, and Coffey has done a sensational job since she has been inserted in the basketball game.
Coffey is for closers. Clippers by 7. Timeout. We take it with them. We predicted it, and some of the combatants we did not. And that is certainly the Utah Jazz marketing inside. No, when Olynyk taps it up and in, but make no mistake, Utah, he is going to be here. Risky pass there by Jackson is deflected out of bounds. Clippers lucky to hold on to it. All will be free throws for the Clippers. Clippers have 2 timeouts remaining. Norman Powell accosted by Horton Tucker. He'll go to the line for a couple. 2 weeks here tonight. Clippers 17 of 18 from the free throw line. They hit over half of their shots. But the spirit that we saw against San Antonio on Saturday carried over here tonight.
I think the 22 minutes that Amir Coffey has been on the floor were really productive minutes. Lou had a hunch. His hunch was right.
Well, if you have a hunch about Amir Coffey, it's going to usually work out pretty well. We saw it last year. He's a player. That'll do it. Clippers battle back after trailing by 7 in the third and win 121 to 114. Norman Powell leads the way with 30. Reggie with 20.